Hello everybody, Andy here. So, the miniature of the month from Games Workshop stores this month, which has just been released 2 days ago, I think, is a Scout. Now, this video is going to be me saying, hey, you should go and pick that up, but you need to do a thing first. And then it's going to be me explaining how to do that thing. And then, since it's going to take me ages to get to 8 minutes on this bad boy, I'm going to talk about other things, like I want to just do a little bit of gaming news, I guess. But let's go for the kill team first, because that's what everybody's here. So if you go to your local Games Workshop store, there's a miniature of the month. You can pick it up for free. It is a single sprue of a Scout model. And that Scout comes with a bolt gun. Allow me to show you what the sprue looks like. I took my own, but forgot to upload it, so this is just from Reddit. There you go. It looks like that. You can see there is a single weapon option. That is the bolt gun. Yeah. So, when I saw that, I went straight to Kill Team Battle Kit, which is where you can get all the rules for the game, basically. And that's the one I use now. And I was like, wait, is this a 40k only loadout option? Because why would you ever take... I assumed... Yeah, I genuinely forgot that Scouts could take bolt guns. Because, obviously, if you followed me and literally every other content creator's guides, when the Scouts came out, you would have built 3 shotguns, because that is objectively the best option at the time. It has now been, 4 months-ish since that, so like me, I built my 3 shotguns, and I built an additional model, which was another Sergeant loadout, and then I threw the rest of the box away, because I had to move house, so I was cleaning up. So now... when we get the big old balanced data slate that allows us to take some power weapons, our combat blades become power weapons, absolutely amazing, and it is now, not objectively, but into almost every matchup, you actually want to swap those 3 shotties for 3 pistol and blade dudes. So, obviously, we see this bolt gun, and that is the worst possible outcome of getting a free Scout. So, good news, I managed to pick one up for you, and I converted it to have a pistol and a knife, and I'm going to very quickly tell you how to do that. There are no bits here. I did not use any green stuff. I could have, it probably would have looked better, but very simply, let me show it for you. Is it going to focus? No, why would it? Why would it focus? There you go. So there you go. Obviously, all I've done here, it's super obvious. You build the Scout as you would expect. You cut the bolter off right where the grip hand is. Then you cut it right at the tip where the end is. I actually cut mine wrong, so my tip doesn't look as it should. Haha, very funny. And then you take the hand that is gripping the grip. It's lost focus again, obviously. And you stick that onto the other arm. You cut off everything from the grip there, and you take a random bit of sprue, and you just whittle that bad boy down until it's a knife. Does this look glamorous? Does this look sexy? Is this going to bring more people into the game with its hardcore quality? No, but you know what? No one is going to mistake this for anything other than a combat blade and a pistol, to the point that even the hardcore people out there that are like, no, you have to have the exact model, you have to be super WYSIWYG, no proxies allowed, which for some reason seem to come from the Italian scene, don't know why. Well, good news, this is legit. I whittled that knife, and yeah, there you go. Cool. So, with that done, you should go to your local Games Workshop store, pick this up for free. Some of these places, if you're a local, they're probably going to let you pick up 3 of these. So go ahead, kit out the rest of your Scout squad with 3 power blades, and you're good to go. Lovely. Well, that was fun. Go do that. Well, with Kill Team news over... Oh, sorry. As I'm now doing a bit of a ramble here. So, hey, what's up, everybody? Got a bunch of Kill Team coming out. If you're a patron, you've already seen 2 of them. I've done one with, like, why does Peachy hate Kill Team? I've blanked on everything else I've done. But I've done that. I've also got like 2 more that I'm about to record later today and upload and edit, etc. for you. So lots of Kill Team coming out, and then next weekend I'm going to TO, a Kill Team tournament over in Andover. Tickets are sold out at the moment, but I just thought that'd be fun, and then I will in some way do a video about my judging TOing experience. To say whether it was good or bad, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just interview the players and try to make like a little bit of a weird kind of narrative story of how whoever it is that wins won, kind of thing. We shall see. That sounds like more editing, so I probably won't do that. Okay, that's about lots of Kill Team coming, honestly. It's mad. I don't know why I've suddenly gotten back into Kill Team. Then, Infinity from Corvus Belli has just announced that Gen Con Infinity, the next edition, N5, is releasing in October. That's really cool. So I'm super psyched about that, because anytime a new edition releases for me, I always view that as a time for me to get started. I have no idea what the changes are going to be, literally no clue at all. It could be a total revamp, or it could be minor tweaks. I would expect minor tweaks, but it's still a great time to start a new game for me, so really cool, might do that. Although, who knows what my life is in October, right? Like, no clue. It sounds like it might be dropping right as I'm in next edition of Kill Team hype, and then I probably won't have time to play it. So that seems to be what Corvus Belli does. Like, Warcrow, their fantasy game, is launching basically now, just as Age of Sigmar's launch. And I'm like, I was really looking forward to Warcrow, and then Sigmar. I was like, I'm probably going to play the one that has, loads of gamers that I can actually get a game of, instead of dedicate a bunch of time to trying to grow a community around a game that I think the models are cool, but there's no people playing it, like frustrating release timings from Corvus Belli there. And then, so for the first time ever, this is a bit of a guilty secret, shall we call it that? I'm not sure what it is, a confession time. Guys, girls, whatever the plural is there, drop your dirty wargaming confessions. Here's mine. I have always looked down on one-page rules, and every time somebody posts, like you see this all the time on Reddit, Facebook posts, people will say, oh, I've got this really minor issue about this game system, and I was wondering if anybody else has experienced that. You then get the one-page rules fanatics, who this person has said, oh yeah, line of sight's a bit tricky in Kill Team. And then like 10 people come and say, you should play Grimdark Firefight. And that pisses me off to the point that, to spite those people, I want to not play one-page rules. I looked into one-page rules a while ago, and I immediately, again, this is all part of, what kind of put me off them a bit, realised that one-page rules is a lie. They're not one-page rules, and they're not free. But everybody that tells you about one-page rules says, oh, it's a single page, and it's free. No, it's not. Well, sorry, the one page is free, but it's only one page if you already know how to play Warhammer 40k, because all of their rulings are not rules. They're like, hey, we assume you know how to move a model already, so we're not going to tell you that. We assume you know how to roll dice. Like, it takes, hey, you play Warhammer, but you're, for whatever reason, looking for another rule set. Let me tell you how to modify Warhammer. So it does no groundwork for you. So I really felt like its marketing was just incorrect, to be honest with you. I had a lot of negative connotations with one-page rules. However, for whatever reason, I've recently started... Oh, the other thing. It's just no, okay. But anyway, for whatever reason, and I can't really say why, but I've suddenly started looking at one-page rules a little bit deeper, and once you ignore the fact that it's one page of rules, because that's not good, for me, and you look at the advanced rules, it becomes a real game. And it's like, oh, okay, I might actually play that. I might look into it. And so that's what I've done. And they also just released their first, I'm going to call it a source book. It's their fluff book. Because that was another thing. Miniatures are cool, war games are cool, nice. However, if there isn't a world behind it that I can get invested in, then I genuinely don't care. And so one of the negatives from one-page rules for me was that it kind of took this again. This was literally its mission statement. It was, you can take your Warhammer models and play this rule system. And yeah, we give everything a different name so that we don't infringe IP. But it's just, instead of a space marine, it's a space knight. It's literally that level, and that's by intent. It's by design. It's what they wanted to do. Because they were obviously dissatisfied with Warhammer Warhammer games, the mechanics, the rules, and wanted to do something else. So I think that's cool. But for there to then be no kind of universe for me to get invested in, if I'm not invested in the world behind the game, the system, and the models, I don't care, oddly. So there you go. Yeah. However, they released a fluff book, which I've picked up and started reading. It's like, oh yeah, it's like generic sci-fi space opera stuff. Great, I love generic sci-fi space opera stuff. I liked the exact same thing from Firefight from Mantic. So yeah, I'm giving that a read to see if I'm interested. Because they have a writing jam coming, like a one-page writing jam on the weekend of the 17th of August. So I might take part in that for funsies. Yeah, so I've just been looking around. There you go. One-page rules. I might actually play it because let me tell you this: 40k is a game I'm struggling to like. Wish I did. Really wish I did. But I'm making so many modifications to how everybody else plays it that I might as well just play a different game. I'm at that level. And so oddly, perhaps I'm actually at a point in my journey with 40k, not with Kill Team, but with 40k, 10th edition, where I am genuinely like, I have so many models, I kind of just want to use them in a different rule set, actually. So that is exactly what one-page rules is for. But I don't want to play the one page. That's not enough for me. I haven't looked at the advanced rules yet. That's kind of my next step. So I'm going to actually attempt to play of advanced rules, one-page rules. Grimdark, Future, not Firefight, the other one. There you go. Well, cool. There you go. That's my mechanics and games hobby updates. I'm excited for all of that stuff. All right. Well, there you go. Go make your super powerful scout now and wreck face because scouts are OP. Especially with these bad boys. God damn. Alright, thanks everybody. Stay gangster. Bye.